Chosen one, if these words are reaching you now, it is not by chance, because something immense is unfolding on this planet and within you at the same time. What is happening on Earth right now is a profound energetic shift, a movement away from a dense, heavy state of existence into a far more subtle and elevated vibrational reality. When we speak of vibration, we are not referring to something abstract or mystical without meaning. We are speaking of levels of consciousness, dimensions that exist not as physical locations, but as states of awareness. Each operates within a precise range of frequency and follows specific energetic laws. For a very long time, Earth has functioned within what is known as the third dimension, a dense energetic field shaped by separation, competition, fear, and duality, where survival and self-interest dominated human consciousness. But that era is closing. As the planet's energetic grid accelerates, Earth is being guided toward the fifth dimension, a state of consciousness that vibrates far faster and lighter, anchored in love, compassion, unity, and the sacred law of brotherhood. It is within this fifth dimensional awareness that the new Earth is being formed, and this transition from a 3D reality into a 5D reality demands a dramatic inner transformation from those who are chosen to lead the way. This is why you may feel different lately, even if you cannot fully explain it. A sudden internal shift is taking place within you, quietly but powerfully. Your body, once aligned with the dense vibrations of a carbon-based structure, is beginning a transformation toward a crystalline foundation. The old biological design can no longer sustain the heightened frequencies now flooding the planet. The crystalline body, however, is designed to resonate with higher dimensional energy, conducting more light, moving with greater fluidity, and supporting expanded perception and awareness. This new cellular structure is lighter, more coherent, and far more responsive to higher frequencies, allowing energy to flow through you with ease. This change is not merely physical, it is deeply spiritual, signaling that your very being is being recalibrated to harmonize with elevated states of consciousness. What you are experiencing is the quiet confirmation that you are aligned with the next phase of Earth's awakening, and your transformation is part of something far greater than you have been told. The implications of what is happening within you are far-reaching, because a crystalline body is uniquely designed to hold, amplify, and transmit far more light, raising your vibrational field and anchoring you more deeply into the greater intelligence of the universe. As this transition unfolds, the signs can appear in many forms, often arriving quietly but powerfully. Some days you may feel an overwhelming exhaustion that seems to come from nowhere, or a sudden wave of sadness without a clear cause. At other times, you may find yourself questioning your life, your past decisions, and even your sense of direction with an intensity you have never known before. These experiences are not random struggles or personal failures. They are unmistakable indicators that your system is recalibrating, that your body and consciousness are learning how to synchronize with the crystalline frequencies required for evolution on the new Earth. This shift into a crystalline state is a crucial phase of ascension because it allows you to fully embody fifth dimensional energy and function within an expanded state of awareness. As this happens, old restrictions dissolve, outdated patterns lose their grip, and the dormant abilities of the crystalline body begin to awaken, marking a powerful milestone in humanity's collective awakening. The more consciously aware you become of this process, and the more gently you raise your vibration, the smoother this integration will feel within your physical form. During this adjustment, many chosen ones notice recurring signs as their bodies adapt, and one of the most common is an intense, sometimes overwhelming fatigue. In this period of planetary transition, many awaken feeling as though they have labored through the night, while others are overtaken by sudden waves of drowsiness during the day. Many instinctively try to fight this, pushing themselves to stay awake and productive, but the guidance here is clear. Do not resist your need for rest. Many of you are being called into service on the spiritual plane during sleep, working alongside guides and mentors beyond the physical realm. The heaviness you feel upon waking is often the result of deep, energetic work performed while your conscious mind was at rest, leaving your physical body to process the intensity of that activity. There is immense work unfolding in the unseen realms, and there are far fewer willing helpers than the task requires, which is why your participation matters so deeply. Spiritual mentors rely on incarnated souls who are open and willing to assist in cleansing, recovery, and restoration work beyond the physical world. The sleepiness you experience is not weakness, it is a summons. For this reason, honor your body's signals. Sleep when you feel called to sleep. Rest without guilt. Hydrate generously. Nourish yourself with clean, supportive foods, and allow sunlight to touch your body, especially in the morning hours. When you care for yourself in this way, your energy will gradually stabilize, and your natural rhythms will begin to realign. Alongside physical fatigue, many chosen ones are also experiencing emotional fluctuations and sudden mood shifts. These are the result of a deep cleansing occurring within the lower bodies: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Long-buried emotions, suppressed memories, and unresolved wounds are being drawn to the surface as the new energies strip away the veils that once concealed them. Nothing is being revealed to harm you. Everything is surfacing so it can finally be healed. Allow this purification to unfold naturally. Do not resist what you feel. Do not numb or deny it. Instead, listen to your emotions and ask what they are showing you now. This season calls for profound self-acceptance and gentleness toward yourself. If you are moving through this process, you may also find support through alternative therapies such as Reiki, theta healing, access bars, flower essences, aromatherapy, or chromotherapy, all of which can assist in clearing and harmonizing your emotional field as you continue this sacred transformation. Chosen one, if this is speaking to you, support this message, like the video, subscribe, and write "I receive" in the comments. Now breathe and stay with me, because the next part is for the season you're in right now. For those who have been walking the path of spiritual awakening for a long time, a persistent ringing in the ears can begin to appear more often, sometimes subtle, sometimes impossible to ignore, and this is not without meaning. At a certain stage, this sensation is linked to the activation and refinement of the pineal gland, often called the epiphysis, a small but powerful center within you that contains natural crystalline structures similar to quartz, designed to transmit and receive vibrational information. This makes the pineal gland a vital bridge between dimensions. a living receiver that responds when higher frequencies begin reaching your system. When the gland is still learning how to decode these incoming energies, the adjustment can register as buzzing, tones, or beeps that shift from high to low pitch. These sounds are signals of expansion, evidence that your inner antenna is tuning into broader fields of awareness. At times, these tones may also accompany moments of contact or communication with non-physical intelligences, including spiritual guides or stellar beings, whose presence further stimulates the pineal center. This ringing is one of the most common markers of the planetary transition, as your body recalibrates to synchronize with Earth's accelerating frequency. Alongside these auditory changes, many chosen ones report unusual visual experiences during meditation or quiet moments, such as flashes of unfamiliar colors, fleeting images, or patterns they have never seen before. Some have even sought medical evaluations, only to be told that their eyes are perfectly healthy. If this mirrors your experience, take comfort in knowing that what you are perceiving is not a physical disorder, but a response to new energetic waves entering the planet. These frequencies heighten the senses, awakening extrasensory perception, often referred to as clairvoyance, the capacity to see beyond the material surface of reality. This ability allows perception of subtle realms, energetic fields, and even the auric layers surrounding people, animals, plants, and places. As clairvoyance opens, you may notice blurred vision, shimmering specks of light, glowing particles, soft white clouds, geometric forms, or bright colors appearing briefly in your field of sight. You might catch white shapes at the edge of your vision, or, when closing your eyes, perceive hues of red instead of darkness. These are not signs of imbalance, but indications that your perception is expanding beyond the limits of the physical eyes. Remain calm and grounded, understanding that your guides are close and that your senses are learning a new language. At the same time, changes in diet often arise naturally during this transformation. As your body becomes more sensitive, foods with lower vibrational density, particularly heavily processed items or animal flesh, may feel increasingly incompatible. Many find themselves drawn effortlessly toward lighter, earth-sourced nourishment, favoring fresh, organic vegetables and natural foods that resonate with higher frequencies. This shift is not forced. It unfolds as your body recalibrates, helping you integrate new energies while gently detoxifying your system. Digestive discomfort can also surface, including bloating, gas, or appetite fluctuations, as your system releases stored toxins and outdated energetic imprints. These sensations are signals, not setbacks, guiding you to adjust your intake to support your evolving crystalline structure. During this phase, concentration may also waver. Tasks that once felt easy may require more effort, thoughts may scatter, and memory may feel unreliable. This mental fog is temporary, a sign that your mind is adapting to process information at a higher level of awareness. Your cognitive patterns are reorganizing, learning to function within expanded bandwidths. Finally, some chosen ones report vivid experiences during sleep, where future events, personal or even global, seem accessible. As energetic realities begin to overlap, timelines weave closer together, allowing certain individuals to glimpse parallel possibilities. This is not imagination but sensitivity to the thinning boundaries between dimensions, confirming that your consciousness is learning to move beyond linear time as part of this profound transformation. As you move closer to fully embodying a crystalline structure, you may feel your emotional world intensify in ways that are impossible to ignore, as if every feeling has been turned up to its highest volume, demanding your full attention. Joy may rush through you with a depth that brings tears to your eyes. Sadness may arrive without warning and linger heavily in your chest. Anger may flare more sharply than before, and love may feel so vast it almost overwhelms you. This emotional amplification is not a sign that something is wrong. It is the precise way your body and consciousness release outdated emotional imprints to make space for higher frequency energies that can no longer coexist with suppression or numbness. Your emotional system is being rewired to match the crystalline state, a structure defined by heightened sensitivity, clarity, and awareness. As this happens, you naturally become more receptive, not only to your own feelings, but also to the emotional currents of others and the environments you move through. Even if you were once emotionally guarded, detached, or resilient to external influence, you may now find yourself deeply affected by the moods, intentions, and unspoken emotions around you. This sensitivity is both a sacred gift and a profound challenge, opening the door to deeper connection, empathy, and understanding, while also requiring you to learn how to protect and manage your emotional boundaries with care. During this heightened phase, emotions and memories long buried may rise to the surface. Unresolved wounds and forgotten traumas seeking acknowledgement so they can finally be released. At the same time, as your body transitions into a crystalline state, your intuitive and psychic abilities naturally begin to sharpen, often accompanied by noticeable changes in your sleep patterns. Many chosen ones report waking consistently between 3:15 and 3:30 inches the morning, night after night, unable to return to rest. While this can sometimes be attributed to stress, diet, or anxiety, there is a deeper energetic reason unfolding beneath the surface. You are anchoring an immense volume of energy into your physical form, and as your DNA updates, your higher self and spiritual guides gently rouse you during these early hours because your presence is needed. At this time, you are more grounded, more receptive, and more capable of stabilizing and transmitting the energies you have drawn into the Earth's field. Being awake while the light is still present accelerates the adjustment of these frequencies within your body, and the more daylight your system absorbs, the more efficiently these energies can be grounded and redistributed throughout the planet. Unaware of this process, many people attempt to suppress the symptoms through medication or excessive use of painkillers, seeking quick relief from discomfort or confusion. We urge deep caution here, because numbing the body indiscriminately can interfere with the natural recalibration taking place and may intensify the repercussions over time. These sensations are not enemies to be fought. They are messages indicating that your physical vessel is undergoing a complete transformation. Beloved chosen one, let these words bring reassurance rather than fear. These changes are purposeful and guided. Allow the process to unfold in its own rhythm, with awareness rather than resistance. Give yourself time. Practice patience and tenderness toward yourself as your system learns to hold greater light. The more balanced and harmonized you become internally, the less physical discomfort you will experience. Conversely, resistance, inner conflict, and emotional imbalance amplify physical pain. Everything depends on your inner alignment. These energies will continue to intensify in the years ahead, and those who refuse to adapt, who remain disconnected from their bodies and inner truth, may find the energetic pressure unbearable, leading to physical departure, a process already quietly underway. But you are still here because you are meant to be, because your soul chose to walk through this transformation consciously, and because something extraordinary is being asked of you now. After this peak moment, something quieter but equally powerful begins to unfold within you. A phase many people misunderstand because it does not arrive with intensity, but with a strange sense of stillness and reorientation. Once the surge passes, you may notice that the world around you feels subtly unfamiliar, as if the old reference points no longer hold the same weight. Conversations that once mattered deeply may suddenly feel hollow. Environments that once felt safe may feel energetically loud, and routines you relied on may no longer satisfy you. This is not confusion, it is recalibration. Your inner compass is being reset, aligning you with a frequency that no longer tolerates falseness, excess noise, or misalignment. During this stage, many chosen ones experience a growing urge to withdraw, not out of fear or isolation, but out of discernment. You may feel called to spend more time alone, not to escape life, but to listen more closely to yourself. Silence becomes nourishing. Simplicity becomes attractive. The silence wasn't to hide you, it was to separate you. And what God is about to do through you could never have survived noise. You may feel an unexplainable pull toward nature, water, open skies, or quiet spaces, because your system now seeks environments that support coherence rather than stimulation. This phase often brings a deep reassessment of relationships, work, and identity. You may begin to see clearly where you have been overgiving, where you have been compromising your truth, or where you have been carrying roles that no longer belong to you. What once felt like duty may now feel like distortion. What once felt normal may now feel draining. This awareness can be uncomfortable because it forces honesty, but it is also liberating because it returns your power to you. As your crystalline structure stabilizes, your sense of time may also shift. You may notice that patience grows naturally, that urgency fades, and that you no longer feel compelled to chase outcomes. Instead, you begin to trust timing in a deeper way, sensing when to act and when to wait without anxiety. This is the emergence of embodied wisdom, where intuition no longer feels like a fleeting insight, but like a steady inner knowing. You may also notice that your words carry more weight now. When you speak, people listen differently. When you are silent, your presence still communicates. This is because coherence amplifies influence. You are no longer operating from effort, but from alignment. In this phase, you may feel less interested in explaining yourself or convincing others of your experiences. Validation from the outside becomes unnecessary because recognition from within has already settled. At times, this can feel lonely, but it is a sacred solitude, one that prepares you for a new way of relating to the world. You are learning how to move without forcing, how to lead without dominating, and how to serve without self-erasure. This stage is where discernment sharpens and maturity anchors. It is not dramatic, but it is decisive. The old version of you does not return after this point. You are not meant to rush through this integration, because this is where stability is formed. What you are becoming now is not just someone who can hold high frequencies, but someone who can live them, embody them, and remain grounded within them. This is the quiet preparation for what comes next, where your presence itself becomes the message, and your life becomes the transmission. And there is one reason this season unfolded the way it did, something you will recognize clearly before this message ends. What most people never realize is that not everyone can survive this transition. Some grow tired of the silence. Some return to noise because stillness exposes too much. Some lose their grounding when certainty disappears. The fact that you are still here, still listening, still feeling rather than numbing, already sets you apart. This process was never meant for everyone. It was meant for those who could remain present without applause, faithful without proof, and steady without knowing how the story would unfold. And here is the reason this season unfolded the way it did. You are being trained to hold presence without noise, clarity without certainty, and faith without validation. You are learning how to remain open when nothing is being confirmed, how to stay aligned when nothing is being explained. This is not delay, this is discipline of the spirit. And it is what allows what comes next to arrive without destroying what has been built within you. Before anything else is asked of you, let the weight fall away for a moment, because you are not required to fix yourself, improve yourself, or carry anything more to be worthy of what is unfolding. You are not behind, you are not failing, and you are not missing anything essential. In this season, you are invited to stop reaching and to simply allow yourself to arrive where you already are. Let your body soften right now, even as you listen. Let your breath slow without effort. There is nothing you need to prove to heaven. Alignment begins not with doing, but with allowing. In the simplest moments of your day, you may gently give yourself permission to pause before responding, to place a hand on your chest when emotions rise, to sit in silence for a few breaths without trying to name or solve what you feel. You are allowed to rest without explanation. You are allowed to say no without guilt. You are allowed to leave space in your schedule when nothing is demanded of you. These are not small acts. They are holy acts of agreement with what God is already doing. When tension surfaces, you do not need to wrestle with it or understand it. You can allow it to pass through you by acknowledging it quietly and releasing it back into God's care. When fatigue arrives, it is not a signal to push harder, but an invitation to receive support that has already been prepared. You may find comfort in small rituals that require no effort. Drinking a glass of water slowly and consciously, standing in natural light for a few moments, lying down without the intention to sleep, but simply to be held by stillness. Trust is practiced here, not as a concept, but as a gentle surrender of control. You do not need to manage outcomes, predict timing, or brace yourself for what comes next. Release looks like letting today be enough. Receiving looks like allowing goodness to meet you without resistance, even if it comes in quiet forms. Rest is not withdrawal. It is cooperation with divine timing. In this alignment, God is doing what only God can do, rearranging what you could never force into place. Your role is not to strive, but to stay open. not to rush, but to remain present, not to carry the future, but to be here now. You are safe to soften, you are safe to trust, you are safe to let go, and you can rest in this truth. You do not need to understand everything, you do not need to control what unfolds, because what has been set aside for you will arrive at the appointed time, gently, faithfully, and without you having to chase it. As these words settle, let yourself notice what has already moved within you, because nothing you felt while listening was accidental or misplaced. The heaviness, the tenderness, the questions, the quiet recognitions all belong here, and they are honored. You are not late, you are not drifting, and you have not been overlooked. The path you are on fits the season you are in, even if it has felt unclear at times. What has been stirred in you today does not ask to be solved or explained, only to be acknowledged and held with gentleness. There is a covering over you in this moment, a steadiness that does not rush you forward or leave you behind. You are allowed to rest in what you have received without needing to define it. You are allowed to trust that what is unfolding within you has purpose, even in its quietness. Nothing is being wasted, and nothing is being missed. You are being carried through this process with care, not pressure. So let your breath slow, let your shoulders soften, and let your heart feel a little less guarded. You are not alone in this, and you do not have to hold yourself together. If it feels right, you are invited to remain here for the next moments, staying present in the stillness that follows as we gently move into a time of prayer. There is a quiet space opening right now, gentle and unforced, where your breath can soften and your heart does not need to hold itself so tightly. God, you see the ones listening. You see the weight they have been carrying longer than words can explain, the tiredness that settles deep in the bones, the thoughts that circle late at night, the silent fear of what tomorrow might ask of them. You see the effort they have made to stay strong, to keep going, to hold everything together even when they felt empty inside. Right now, we place all of that before you, without pressure, without striving, without the need to fix or justify anything. The exhaustion, the anxiety, the sense of being stuck, the quiet grief, the unspoken questions, the heaviness of responsibility, the fear of the unknown future, all of it is gently set down here, not as a demand, but as an act of release. You are the God who works in ways unseen, the God who does not sleep or abandon what you have begun. Even when they cannot trace your hand, your presence is near, steady and attentive. You have said, "Be still and know that I am God." And in that stillness, we allow your peace to move where words cannot reach. Let your calm settle over their nervous system, over their thoughts, over their emotions, like quiet waters restoring a weary land. Where there has been confusion, bring clarity without urgency. Where there has been fear, let reassurance rise gently, not loudly, but firmly. Where they have felt alone, let your nearness be felt without needing explanation. God, you are guiding even now, arranging what they could never orchestrate, carrying what they were never meant to hold by themselves. We trust you with what feels unfinished, unresolved, and uncertain. We trust you with timing, with outcomes, with the next steps that are not yet visible. As it was with Elijah, when you met him not in the wind or the fire, but in a gentle whisper, meet them here in softness, reminding them that your care does not overwhelm but restores. Let peace stand guard over their hearts and minds. Let hope return quietly, without pressure. Let their bodies rest, their thoughts slow, their spirits feel safe again. Nothing is required of them in this moment, except to receive what you are already giving. And as this prayer settles, let there be a sense of being held, guided, and watched over, even beyond this moment. Thank you for staying with us, for sharing this sacred pause, and for allowing these words to carry you into rest. May you move gently from here, held in peace, as we bring this time to a close. If your heart feels stirred after this prayer, you are gently invited to share in the comments whatever you feel safe placing into words right now: an unspoken hope, a quiet fear, a lingering question, a weight you have carried alone, or something you have never said out loud. There is no right way to express it, and there is no pressure to explain everything clearly. Writing it here is not just a comment, it is an act of release, a soft placing of what you carry into God's care, trusting that He sees, hears, and holds every word offered with sincerity. If this message feels like something others may need, you are welcome to share it so they, too, may find comfort in this moment. And if you wish to remain connected to these gentle spaces of reflection and prayer, you are invited to subscribe. Know this above all: you are not alone, and this moment is being held in the presence and grace of God.